Well, it's a chilly midday on Saturday here, and I'm thinking about changing my door card. It's just a tiny little blemish, don't really need to change it particularly, but well, I've bought one door card, and from what I recall, it's not a big deal. You've got a screw you need to get behind the door escutcheon, the door opening handle. There's also one in here, this cover on the door close handle, and then there's also a hidden screw here behind this little plastic dome. And as far as I recall, that's about it. I keep getting messages there on my phone, but because it's a sunny day, I might as well give it a go and see how I get on. I'm just going to use the new door card or the replacement door card as an example here, but you'll see these covers, they should be retained once you get them open. I'm not doing very well with that. I think it's probably because of the angle. So I've got a small thin bladed screwdriver, push it in. I'm doing really well here, aren't I? This is one of the things when you're I'll do it with this one, Christ's sake. I say I'm going to do it, there you go. Because that was totally out of focus. So they are retained, they don't just fall out, they're retained there. So you just flick them up, and there's the actual original screw I've kept in there. The same with this one, I'll do it with two hands. And then, as I say, this one comes out easily enough. There's no other screws, it's all, I'll turn this door over so you can see what's on the back end. So here's the back end of the door panel. You'll see there's panel clips. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've got 2 pink ones and I've got 4 yellow ones. So you're just going to get your finger behind that panel, give it a tug or get a pry tool, pop them out, and it should come off easily enough. But you've got to think about this connector. That connector for the window needs to come off, but that's fairly straightforward. It's just a case of pushing in the tongue and taking it off. I don't think there's any other complications, so I'll just take the door panel off the car. Right, so here's this one here. Just get a very small screwdriver. Again, when you try to do this with one hand, it's not the easiest, but you see the idea. You put the screwdriver in there and you just pop this out. I'm going to use two hands because I don't want to drop that on the gravel and spend the next 5 minutes trying to find the bloody thing. So anyway, you're going to take that one out. You're going to take this cover off, or pop it out, that cover off, and then you've got access to the Phillips screws. So that's that cover off. You'll see the Phillips screwdriver screw there, and that's a little plastic thing, so don't lose that. Not that it would make much difference, but you want to keep these things. So I'll put that somewhere safe so that I can lose it and then waste more time trying to find it. Well, that's the screw latch is opened up. That's the one for the door handle escutcheon. That's straightforward access. And then there's the one for the door pull. There you go, you can see the screw clearly there. So that screw and that screw is the next thing. So 3 screws to remove. 1, 2 and 3. There's the back of the the back of the door panel again. So you can see this one's down here, first one, and then at the bottom corner, and then two along the horizontal. So I've put one of these little tools in, I've pushed it down, so in here, that's the first one, and then it should be somewhere down about here, that's that one popped, and then I'll just go along the bottom edge of the door and take them off, or pop them out. Alright, so that's it, it's all released along the bottom and up this corner. So I would recommend that you lift it up at this side and then slide it back just enough to get access to the connector in here. Oh, yeah, thought I wasn't recording there for a sec. Right, that's me, got the thing out. So basically you lift it at that end and then just draw it back until you get round the door speaker, and it should come off easily enough. One of the things I didn't mention before is you have to undo this cable here, so that just comes out. That's pretty straightforward. And then down here you've got the connector for the power window. Push the tooth in. I'll need to maybe do that with 2 hands, but it's fairly straightforward. So you just got to push that tongue in, and that's it off. Connector like that. So hopefully both of these door cards look the same. They look pretty similar to me. Oh, there is a difference. This one doesn't have this part, so obviously that's come off, and there's also one here that's obviously come off, so you can see the glue marks. Should have been there and it should have been there. I'll fit it and see if it does actually make a difference, and if it does, I'll remove this bracket and that bracket and use something like, I think, well, any kind of adhesive should be okay, but I think everything else looks the same. So I'm just starting to wonder, instead of doing this twice, I'll maybe just take these off if these come off easily enough. It seems pretty well stuck on there actually. I'll see how well it goes on as it is, but obviously it's meant to have those 2 brackets, so they must have stayed in the car when I removed it from the donor vehicle. So that's that hung. Now before I do anything, I'm going to make sure this window switch works. So the thing is, you're going to have to kind of get it in at an angle, slip it underneath this door speaker, and just use your fingers to lift the lip over the metal part of the door, and then it should fit into place quite easily after that. So anyway, I'm going to put the ignition on and make sure the window does work. Right, so that's that ignition on. That's fine.
Thinking that was a mistake. Maybe the client would wonder.
Well, that's that door panel reinstalled, so I've put the screw and the cover back on there. On the door escutcheon, I've put it on there, and the cover's back in. Same here. It seems to be solid enough without these additional fixing points, but I think I will actually see what the best way is to remove these. If anybody's got any tips, should it be like a heat gun or something that I would use? I will put them on because obviously they're meant to be there, and I presume it's to help with closing the door. But anyway, that's done. It's quick and easy. Quick recap. So you've got 3 screws. You've got one at the door escutcheon, one at the door closer, and one here. And then you've got, well, I thought 6, but you've actually got 9 clips, I think, in total. But they're very easy to come out. Just get a pry tool and pop it in between the door card and the metal frame of the door, and that's it. So I think actually to do this job it might take 15 minutes, which is not long, but this obviously was an unexpected discovery, but I'll look into that and I'll get it changed over. I won't bother doing it today, but I will get that taken care of. So anyway, feel free to like and subscribe, and if you've any suggestions, good or bad, just let me know. Cheers, bye.